morning. We're logged back into Israel. As I left off, I had just the one quest, the ambush, which is to disarm the first, excuse me, first, second, and third bomb. We've just learned the last little skill from the trainer. So we're going to go ahead and head out. Let's see how far we can go. I'll try not to talk too much during this, but, it's always good to have some type of commentary. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to kind of head out of Fort Garnick and head to the left across this pathway to that purple arrow. So normally there would be enemies there, but looks like, as you can tell, there has been other players that went through there, so I didn't have to fight anyone, disarmed all 3 bombs, so I'm just going to go back to turn it in.
Excuse me, Sergeant? I'm very sorry to bother you, sir, but you're the only person I could think to go to. All of the other officers I've met here are completely corrupt. All but you, sir. I know I can trust you.
Appreciate your trust, Private. Now speak freely. What's this all about?
It's my CO, Lieutenant Burke. He's scanning everyone in his command, and nobody does anything about it. He forces all of us to kick out to him to get safe postings. Sheds, weapons, stuff we confiscate from the subs. Everything. If you play along, Burke assigns you to the most dangerous patrol routes on the island. It's like a death sentence.
Corrupt officers give us something to do.
up that quest, and as promised, I reported the corruption. So now I am on Manet Point, where I have to speak to Wrath. I am heading over to the speeder, because we're going to need to travel to a new location.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Listen, if you're here to tell me to clear out, then I'll tell you the same thing I told that uptight commander. Not going to happen. Got it? I've got as much right as you do to be here. In fact, I've got more. I'm a model of free speech. A paragon for posterity. What are you? A local grunt. That's what. No good to anybody. So don't go telling me to clear out. I won't do it, and that's that.
I'm not here to tell you to clear out.
Nice try there, gunslinger. I know your type like I know the galaxy, which is like the back of my hand. Oh damn, you're not actually with the locals, are you? Sorry about that, my mouth always engages first. Brain's working now, though, and I got an idea. I need something done, and I don't have enough credits to bribe the whole corrupt Ord Mantell army. I've got enough to bribe a smaller army, though. You for hire?
What's the up?
Think of it as an adventure. Wait, no, don't do that. You'll wander off aimlessly. Think of it as a job. My partner and I were in Manet Point recording stories of the uprising when the Separatists attacked. Bombs everywhere, carnage like you wouldn't believe. Fabulous footage. My partner got lost, good kid, but not a lot upstairs, you know. He's still out on that island somewhere.
I'll find your partner.
Sure, why not? I mean, he was a nice kid. I'm more worried about the holo recordings we took of the uprising, though. Look, if you can find my partner and bring him back, great. His name is Wax, and he's a self-important little holo recording specialist. If he's dead or whatever, I'll still pay you for the holodiscs if you can find them. Great footage on there, fantastic gory stuff.
I'll return when I know more.
Bring me those discs.
Real piece of work, isn't she? She could care less about her partner. She just needs those discs. Alright, just picking up one more side quest for this little area.
I'm with Havoc Squad. What's the situation, Commander?
Blasted Seps. Look at my AT. Their rocket launchers tore through the Durasteel hide like it was nothing. From the look of the vapor trails, I'm thinking Murson MX-2s. That's stolen Republic ordnance. They're using our own weapons against us.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
The rockets were launched from the bridge. I need those rocket gunners taken out, and every cache of stolen weapons on Manet Point destroyed. Are you game?
Dangerous missions are what I do best.
You'll be rewarded for your efforts, I promise you. Good luck.
Okay, so we're pretty much heading into the little fort on Manet Point. So I have 3 quests to complete, which I still need to speak with Wrath for Manet Point. I have Bridging the Gap, where I defeat Separatist rocket gunners and destroy the weapon caches. And then the Untold Story, where I have to find Wax. So most likely one or a couple of the quests are going to have a bonus feature to it. We're about to find out.
Personal.
So it looks like Manat Point is the one that has the bonus, along with Untold Story. Pretty much I have to eliminate Separatist forces, which is going to work out because, you know, I have to fight to pretty much get in there. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to loot that stuff because, again, I just don't have the space. I was real smart the other day in checking my mail. Didn't realize how much items I could have in there. Alright, so it's going to be a bit tough because it does look like there's a couple other players here as well. So I'm just going to kind of hang back and hopefully I can get some more Separatist forces. I cleared up all the bonuses. Obviously, I finished up bridging the gap, and so I'm just headed
Look at
into
me,
this building to
helping.
update Manit Point and the Untold story.
Nothing personal. Not getting up.
quick travel out. I don't feel like fighting any more enemies just to get out here, so I'm just going to travel and then turn in the 2 quests that I have here before heading back to Fort Garnet.
Look, I see your face and I know what you're gonna say, so don't even bother. Wax is with Separatists, right? Or he was adopted by a Separatist family, or he's training in firearms, or some other blasted stupid thing, am I right?
He's gone completely native.
He's just that type of kid, isn't he? On Tatooine, he went to live with the Jawas for 3 months, thought they were his spiritual kin. One day he'll realize that the Separatists are just as immoral as everyone else, and hopefully by then he'll have some fantastic footage. In the meantime, I'll get a new holo recorder sent out here and gather what I can. Here's a little something for your time and effort.
Stay safe out there.
If you get yourself shot, I'll do a story on you.
About traveling is it really messes up with the camera angle, so I often have to fix it.
Command's sending out new tactics all the time.
Let's see, what
Stay
did
sharp
I
out
just
there.
pick up? So artillery blitz, calls down artillery strikes while unleashing plasma blasts that deal 171 to 195 kinetic damage and 163 elemental damage up to 8 enemies in the targeted area. Depleting 30 energy cells over the duration of the channel. Standard and weak targets are knocked down by the blast, can be used while moving. So that one's exciting. I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the end here.
Sergeant, you've returned. Your masterful work eliminating the Separatist officers. Beast has been beheaded.
I'll get the officer's dad out to the rest of Abbott right away. As for you, Lieutenant Dorn has a special op already planned out.
Earlier today, a man named Zach came to call from Oradam Village for medical attention. Zach was suffering from acute radiation poisoning, causing catastrophic organ failure. His body was practically tearing itself apart from within. Quite like that sick himself.
Is it normal for villagers to get radiation poisoning, sir?
He's a day laborer, Zach performs practice tasks that are
so I've flown to Oradam Village. This way it's going to be just a little bit easier for me to get to where I need to go as well. So looking at the map doesn't really give me a whole lot, of things to look at here. But on my mini map, there are a couple of vendors. So we've got a weapons vendor, the item modification station. Go ahead and head down this way. Over here we have the medic droid, and then there's the mailbox. Over here is a side quest. We're going to go ahead and pick that up.
You got a second? Talk politics, talk shop, talk business maybe? I've got business to talk if you're interested in talking. Name's Gizmelgan. I'm with the government here. So what do you say? Interested in doing a little work? For me? For you? For the Republic?
I'll do what I can to help the Republic, but I'm gonna need more information before I agree to anything.
That's the stuff I'm looking for. Good Republic brand loyalty. Follows orders. Loves the Republic. Would die for the cause. But won't rush in blind. Good stuff. Here's the situation. I look after one of the outlying villages, and this village is, well, faltering in its love of the Republic. People are restless, see? The separatists boom stuff, and they start thinking the separatists are right. Then they get up and they start talking about revolt, start getting violent. It's chaos everywhere. I think the best way to win the village over is to beat the separatists up at the lavish villages with good shit. So I don't know shit supplies. Shit was lost out outside the territory. I'm not saying that.
So this is a heroic quest. They suggest at least 2+. So heroics, best to have a group to complete it. If sometimes, depending on what level you are, pretty much you and your companion can get it taken care of. And then the nice thing about the heroics now is it gives you a little transport thing. So if I were to click on this, it's just going to take me to where the heroic quest is or where I need to complete it. We're not going to worry about doing that right now. Okay, we got a couple of heavy and medium armor vendors. Just gonna go ahead and sell the stuff I don't need. So now that I've done a couple quests, obviously sold some things, got credits from mobs that I've destroyed. I can look at potentially upgrading armor, but it looks like what I have from the quest is better. As typically the way that it goes is the stuff that you get either as drops from mobs or from quests are going to be better than what the vendors are selling, unless they're orange items. On the starting planet, you're not going to have to worry about the orange items.
You did this to me? Dirty soldiers beating an old man, stealing his daughter.
They were criminals, not good soldiers.
Then help me. Don't turn a blind eye, like the rest. Please help. My daughter means everything to me. Help me get my daughter back. Help.
I don't understand why soldiers would take your daughter. Where would they take her?
I don't know. There's been a string of abductions lately. But I never thought they'd take her. I never thought they'd take my Coel. They were headed toward the fort. Please find my daughter.
Got my word.
Please, hurry. I want to see my daughter again.
when you see creatures that have a green name, they're friendly. You can't attack them whatsoever. So most of the creatures that you're gonna see that you can fight, their names are gonna be in yellow. Alright, we're gonna move down the road to head to where I need to go. Okay, so I've got all the items I needed from just a few mobs that I had to destroy, so no big deal there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head back. Okay, so for the main quest or mission, I have to speak to Zach. He is going to be found in this building over here.
You're a soldier, right? From the fort? Please help us. We're really sick. My wife is dying.
I'll be fine, Zach. Just can't get Soldier out of here.
No, Java. Please, soldier. The medics in the fort. I talked to them earlier. Please tell them to send help.
When did your symptoms begin, sir?
I already told the medics at the fort.
Poisoned by radiation from a stolen weapon.
Let's not make this any harder than it has to be. Love me, Zach. I'll betray everything I stand for. Please let me go.
Please, Java.
Use this injector. Clear your radiation dose.
Command Center, which actually works out because then I can also wrap up Hail the Liberators to find Ordar's daughter.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
actions, and I don't like that.
Everyone on Ord Mantell is interested in making you happy.
Maybe not everyone cares, but the ones who want to make it home someday sure do. Wiseacre, this island is my own kingdom. I can make sure people live, and I can make sure they die. So you better believe that I'm going to make extra sure you come home from the next assignment that box, Sergeant.
Zack and Joller set us up, sir?
I know where to tell them. Whatever happened was bad.
Still no signal from Panic Squad, sir. I think we may have lost them.
All right, listen up. This mission will not fail on my watch. We are not going to let them find their way again. I can tell that stronghold is mission at the Panic Squad. We're going in there.
Unfortunately, I couldn't accept the quest items or mission items, so I'm going to do a quick sell at a vendor. It looks like I got a couple of quests I can pick up, so I'll make sure to do that before I leave.
Best post exchange around. You need it, we got it. Good luck out there.
So, no matter what character you start, you do get eventually a quest where it has you use the item modification station. So in the past, that little placard used to be able to be asked. You could click on it a lot sooner, but went ahead and updated my codex. Go ahead and use this. So I dragged the weapon over, so this gives me kind of what to work with. From the mission, I also received Lethal Mod 3. So depending on what trade skill you go with, you can create mods, barrels, or enhancements. On all my characters, I made sure to cover all the bases. Fortunately, I can't remember what I had chosen for this character, but we'll get into that more later on. So I'm going to go ahead and set the last item here. Looks like I could also add what's called a tuning little piece here. And then you can change the color crystal that you want to use. So this one is currently using yellow. So again, that indicates the color of what the weapon will make. So with this gun, it will shoot yellow lasers. If it had been a lightsaber, then obviously the lightsaber part would be yellow. You can add augment kits and then augments, but that's currently locked because not quite that level. Alright, so we're done with upgrading this weapon. And so therefore is now better than what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and equip it.
You can buy me around later.
Anything a soldier needs, and some things he doesn't. Good luck out there.
Okay, we're going to go back and pick up the side quests that have now become available.
So, you're Havoc Squad, huh? Pleasure to meet you. Boys out here really look up to you Special Forces types. This separatist business on Ord Mantell has gone on long enough, don't you think?
They can't hold out much longer.
We've been saying that for a while now. Let's make it come true. My boys could use some support out at the Sept stronghold. Trying to secure the landing area so we can bring more troops in. The resistance is heavy and they're taking a beating. You're not under my command, but I'd appreciate if you report to Sergeant Vandal and lend a hand.
I can handle it.
Over here. Like I said, Sergeant Vandal's running the mission. I'll let the beach camp know you're coming.
Let's keep this quick and quiet, shall we? I'm Milo Phipps, Strategic Information Service, former senator, one-time governor of Dantooine. You're a soldier. You must have heard about the Separatist base up in the volcano. The Republic needs someone tough to do some work up there. Paid work.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
Good, good. Like I said, I represent the Republic here on Ord Mantell, and an item has come up that I think you can help us with. But it will require you to break into the Separatist base and take out their toughest guards.
I live to serve the Republic.
Very good. Very, very good. Let me stress that this is a very sensitive matter. The Republic promised protection to a pirate a few months back, a pirate with whom we share common enemies. Recently, those enemies, the Separatists, captured that pirate and are holding him at their base. We need someone to free him.
Why does the Republic want to free a pirate?
I know. Better to lock them up and throw away the key, right? Wrong. This pirate knows enough to end this war, at least on Ord Mantell. This pirate approached us with information on the Separatists and their operations in exchange for protection from the same. His relationship with them went sour, see? But the Separatists got to him before we did. The Republic promised protection. I'm asking you to keep that promise by breaking him out. Can you do it?
You can count on me.
Good. Thank you. That's what I expect from a true citizen of the Republic. Go speak to my man at the entrance to the fort, Lieutenant Bendick. He'll fill you in on the details. Damn separatists. All they're doing is cutting themselves off. Cockeyed fools. All of them. Did you hear about the bridge to Manat Point? Those foolish separatists think that by blowing up the bridge to Manat Point, they're striking a blow for the people. But all they've created is division. And division is death. Lots of good people got stuck in Manat Point when the bridge went out. The separatists are trying to divide us. Divide and conquer, right? There was a doctor there, J.N. Kett. Brilliant medical man and staunch Republic supporter. Essential to our effort. We need someone with the know-how to find him.
I'd be happy to volunteer.
That's the spirit. Volunteering. I like it. Breeds unity. Like I said, last contact we had with the good doctor, he was on Manat Point. Seeing as the bridge is out, you'll have to swim the channel. And you'll want to watch out for the separatists on the shore. If you have any luck finding the doctor, try to get him back here. Think you can handle it?
I can handle myself.
Great. That's the spirit. You know, I think we've got a chance at winning this thing. Now hurry up to Manat Point. We haven't a moment to lose.
Okay, so I've picked up a couple of side quests. Let's look at my map here. So pretty much, I'm gonna need to take the speeder to a couple places. First, gonna speak with Lieutenant Bendick. And that one is for the mission called Witness Protection. I'm also going to go ahead and do the trooper trainer real quick.
Even Havoc Squad can learn from a veteran.
So I picked up Tenacity, purges incapacitating and movement impairing effects. So this is really nice to have. So if I were to ever be stunned, I could just quickly use this ability to kind of break free of that.
Oh, great. So that blasted bureaucrat Milo finally found someone naive enough to want to free that damn pirate Vimset.
It's my duty to help the Republic.
Listen, soldier. I've been serving on this forsaken planet since the war started, so don't you tell me it's your duty to kiss up to some slobbering idiot from Coruscant. Vimset is filth. Bloodthirsty, ruthless filth. And he's a war criminal. His ships have been screwing up Republic supply routes for years. Countless people have died because of him. He took out my brother's battle cruiser. Killed thousands more. The Republic should be planting his head on a stake, not offering him protection.
I see your point. I realize this guy is a man.
We're starting to talk sense now. But there's a simple solution. This is a difficult mission. I won't be surprised if there's a slip. Instead of serving in charge of the hero, I could compromise if you accidentally
the corruption is real.
I have a duty to the Republic.
Yes, and that duty is to eliminate the enemies of the Republic, and this pirate is one of them. The pirate's being kept in the holding cell on the Separatists' base. You'll have to figure out the rest. I get the feeling you'll know what to do when you get there. Good luck.
Whatever the light side tells me to do.
Reminder, mechanized travel.
Okay, so I got a
for
couple
official
places I can
business
go.
only.
So I have back at this location where it's Victims of War. I can head back here to turn in Hail the Liberators, which I'm going to go ahead and do. And then this is the last point. This is pretty much moves the story along itself.
Be safe out there.
when I get level 10, I can actually start using vehicles to move around with. And if that's the case, it's definitely going to free up some room in my inventory.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved my daughter. Everyone, this is the good soldier who saved my daughter. She called to tell me what you've done and how grateful she is. I can't thank you enough. You're welcome. You're very gracious. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the speeder bike. I'm not quite going to yet move forward with the main storyline. I'm going to go ahead and go back to Manat Point to go ahead and complete that side quest, Victims of War. Okay, so looks like I have to head back in. See if I can kind of move through here with fighting as not as many mobs as possible.
Please, Dr. Jane. Please.
Just a minute, Dake. You're not with the Separatists, judging from the bloodbath. What are you doing here? What do you want? If you mean to harm these children, I won't let it happen.
Come to get you out of here.
There are people on this island who need saving more than I do. The Republic shouldn't waste its time on one man. And besides, I can't leave the island. It's the children. You need me. The orphans need me. Parents will keep doing the fighting of our Manat Point. On the other side. Too young to swim. I won't leave them here. It's too far to swim. I've seen them come from the ranks. You said so. Here, I need inside. There's no way back to Japan. If you think you can come and save these children, I'll come back too.
The Republic won't let you down.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, just make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna go ahead and quick travel back to Fort Gartnick. I can either do it where the speeder bike is, or I could do the cantina. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the one near the speeder bike.
What's this? Where's the doctor?
It's taking care of about 20 orphans.
What is this? The doctor needs... Is it common sense? This is awful talk. Judging by what he's written, how soft-hearted Jared is for every single orphan on that island to take care of. I think he's... Looks like the situation. What do you think? Maybe they can help get the kids out of here, or should we just focus on the doctor himself? What's this?
So nice thing about companions is they can, so say you're out, you know, fighting and you're nowhere near where you can sell stuff, they can actually sell the trash items from your
I'll be at the
inventory.
nearest cantina.
Does take them about a minute to get that completed. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way instead of kind of running to the vendor. Which, in all honesty, I was going to be heading that way anyways, because I knew that as soon as I completed that quest, I was going to be now level 10. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of move over here. So it doesn't look like there's anything for the trainer
Command
to
sending
train
out
me
new
on.
tactics all the time.
So let's see here. So here, you see there is speeder piloting. Able to ride speeder bikes or pretty much just any form of transportation. Looks like I have to be level 20 to do it. I think it's because, yeah, so if I had a subscription to Star Wars, then I would have been able to get this at level 10 like I remember. Fortunately, I'm not paying for, you know, Star Wars itself. I'm just doing the free version. I tended to pay for like one service at a time. What I may end up doing, if I'm going to play Star Wars more, I might kind of re-sign up for a subscription where I'm paying monthly. But let me see if I might be able to... Yeah, so I had to subscribe, so I think I'll hold off.
Stay sharp out there.
Like I said, it's going to be something I'll think about if I want to go ahead and sign up for it. It's not too terribly expensive a month. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Go ahead and take the speeder bike.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Probably once I land there, I'll go ahead and log off for now. Definitely got a little over an hour's worth of gameplay. So nice thing is when you are having those conversations with the NPCs, if you hit the space bar, it allows you to kind of go through the conversation quicker. I just haven't been doing it because the whole purpose is me recording what it's like to play as a new character, so that way everyone can kind of get that feel for the conversations. But normally when I would play, I just kind of space bar through all that because I don't really care what they have to say. Just want to get to where I have to then respond, just to make it a little bit easier. As you can tell, it looks like I've accumulated some achievements from doing a couple things.
Sir, Sergeant Vandal, pleasure to serve with you. I'm sure Captain Zuss gave you the rundown of our situation. We got the Sept stronghold in our sights. Orders are to secure a landing pad and establish a secondary insertion point for the assault. I need you to shut down the security fields around the landing pad, and then disable the defense guns so our troop shuttles can land. Can you handle it?
Few security systems, a few guns. What's there to handle?
I got an uneasy feeling. The Separatists shouldn't have been able to hold out this long. All radio the shuttles, so they're ready to move in the second we get the landing pad clear. Report back to the captain when you're done.
Okay, so looking at my map, I still have that heroic to the north of me, and then if I follow this path, it takes me to pretty much the remaining missions that I have. Again, I'm going to go ahead and log off for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Going through all the missions itself, like I said, kind of gets you that feel of what Star Wars The Old Republic is like. Thank you so much for, like I said, watching my video. You have a great rest of your afternoon.